important gaming at hand.
Bro is just playing.
So you got the name.
I almost didn't. I hesitated.
Alright, Zach going with the patented Palu. Ben going with the Wolf. Both these players do play a few different characters, so I wouldn't be surprised if we see a few switches throughout the set, but Zach putting on the pressure early. Getting those simple and easy Palu strings, and going a long way with that advantage. Getting himself a pretty decent lead, almost double Flyingboy's percent, and still counting. Snapchat going through the laser there, and catching the double jump out of disadvantage with an up air, taking the first stock only at 54% himself. Landing the nair, not quite getting the follow up there with that second nair.
Nair not having the nair luck.
Nair on platforms is pretty finicky, but you know the damage is still there. Flyingboy getting the back throw off stage now. Have to get back to center stage, but landing with a forward air into a dash attack, getting himself back into his favorable position. Putting Flyingboy on the back foot once again. Down throw. Yeah, not getting hit by the back air. Swinging back to forward air. That up tilt.
Going with the up tilt.
Wolf up tilt is surprisingly strong. It's like a budget snake up tilt. It's really good at just catching people out of the air, like we saw Flyingboy do there. Trying to catch another jump with up air, but Flyingboy getting caught by that again.
Just a very careful back and forth.
Zach still maintaining a lead, but Flyingboy bringing it back a little bit, playing a bit more patient.
Dancing right
Ooh,
now,
but Flyingboy jumping into the close to flame above Palu, where you never want to be, but he manages to land perfectly. Catching out
here from center stage.
Catching out the full hops and short hops that Flyingboy loves to do. Zachariah up a stock that is at 120, so he could one big hit like a dash attack or like a back air or something could be it. But here we go, getting Palutena advantage going once again.
Palutena advantage.
Now, if you're in the wrong spot on the screen against Palutena, you're either taking 60 or you're dying.
Every time.
Palutena is does such a good job at just punishing you for letting yourself get put in disadvantage once. The dash attack crossing up. Dash attack crossing up and avoiding the shield grab from Zach. Gets him nared. Back to, again, a slight lead from Zach still. He's been able to maintain this pretty much the entire game, but
looking to be a very close game long.
Flyingboy, again, staying patient, finding his hits where he can. Zach's punish game has been on point this first game, punishing Flyingboy for swinging where he shouldn't be. Doing a great job at just keeping him in disadvantage. But now Zach can disadvantage himself.
This could be Storm's game.
No, still, like we've seen comebacks way worse. But on the down throw, gonna go for the back air, not quite gonna get it.
Been plenty of reverse 3-0s in this.
Down smash just barely not hitting. That was really scary. That absolutely would have killed. Flyingboy dancing in and out of Zach's range, just jumping around with full hop after full hop. Flyingboy fishing for those up tilts, but we're gonna get a grab instead. Dash attack out of the dash attack burst option.
The back throw.
Back throw, wow. Alright, Flyingboy takes the first game in a nail biter, game 1. If we're gonna see that for the entire rest of the set, I'm excited to see this.
Immediately back on Kate. No rest for the wicked. Gaming. Mobile game.
I'm a child. You got games on your phone?
Start the battle. Whoa.
Oof. Probably an extremely close game 1, so I'm not surprised that if we see Black lose again, he may switch. And if we see that win convincingly, Flyingboy may switch. So. Going to FD here.
Starting with the very usual both Palu early game strategies.
Just trying to get their big hits. Zach getting his. Not taking the follow-up after though. Flyingboy may have SDI'd that pretty well, but both just trying to play fairly close. Flyingboy definitely wanting to be closer than Zach is, because Palu has decently long-range options with back air, forward air, and all that.
Early game is easily one of the most crucial parts of it.
Because if you lose a stock early, then you're going to spend the entire rest of the game trying to make up for that. But overall, this early game, again, looking really even. Zach securing the first stock with a back air. Flyingboy catching out the landing with that. That move is so powerful just because it's such a strong surprise option because it has little to no end. So it's very hard to punish even if you just throw it out there. Zach playing the patient game, throwing out a few auto reticles, trying to go in with a nair, but getting grabbed, punished for it. Back throw, Zach, now it's not going to take that stock. Trying to go for a down smash, maybe to catch a roll or a get up attack or something. Not quite landing it, getting punished, and now he's again in the dreaded.
Oh wow!
Wolf flashing back to stage, catching out Zach, charging a smash attack at ledge. I think that was down smash. And then the tomahawk grab. But Flyingboy pressing buttons at a disadvantage, catching a slightly misspaced combo there. Oh, back air not quite gonna kill, but Flyingboy still not able to make it back. Don't think he had to jump. Or if he did, it still wasn't. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. Anyways. And Zach here with a pretty decent lead. Punishing Flyingboy for trying to catch his landing with smash attacks.
Flyingboy doing a good job of avoiding those early stall power.
Ooh, but catching out the air dodge in.
Ooh, the counter.
And that's wow, a convincing game too from Zach. Brings it up to 1-1. That was an amazing final stock by Zach. Just even though he wasn't able to get his like nair combos going or anything, he was still getting really big hits in when he needed, and was able to secure a few stocks off of edge guards alone.
Take it simply by being that's a matchup.
Playing fundies over here, and not say so for myself. Fundies who? I want to smash fill. Much smaller stage, so we're going to be seeing a lot more scrapping, I feel like. Have to see Flyingboy with the wolf. Got the sack stick. Palu, both Both characters swinging their guns a lot more than I expected.
Yeah, I was wondering what I was gonna.
Sticking with the Wolf. I mean, he did win game 1 with it, so I'm sure he's still confident in it. Bad games happen no matter what. It's not always because of the character. And in pretty much the opposite fashion as I expected, they started out the game just by sitting on the opposite side of the stage, just throwing their own projectiles. But
Oh my
Zach
God.
trying to full send it on a down air there. I respect the option,
Trying
but
to end it early there.
not quite getting it. But Flyingboy now starting with a pretty decent lead, but the tragic misinput blaster off stage comes Flyingboy cleaning to his death. Now back stock lead at 80% on his own.
Struggling to get those nails done.
If Zach will be able to make some extra credit here, looks like he's getting some decent hits in. Flyingboy did have a lead at the start. And amazing. Sacrificing his own stock, but still, he was at a higher percent than Flyingboy was, so that was absolutely worth.
That was worth it on Zach's part.
And now, game is pretty much even percents, but 2 stocks. Zach's 2 stocks to Flyingboy's 1. Flyingboy getting some pretty big hits in, getting combo starters, getting his grabs, and all the hits he needs, but slightly misspacing a down smash, getting hit off stage for it, but looks like these players are both just trading hits back and forth here, which is not what Flyingboy wants. Flyingboy wants to get his pressure going, and he wants to end a stock as soon as possible.
I'm trying to end the game, being very aggressive.
And it's been working out for him. He may have missed his first one, but he landed that second one, and it brought him right into this perfect situation. And it's his to win. Off stage again. Seems like trying to go for some of these ledge trumps, and not quite getting a lot of them. But
Oh, popping out of the F tilt. Oh, but it doesn't matter.
yeah, back air. Another 2 stock going up to 2-1 for Zach. I think I heard Ben saying he is switching to Snake.
Yeah, that's probably the best option
Yeah,
for him, honestly.
after getting double 2 stocked as Wolf, then yeah, I wouldn't blame him for switching characters either.
Yeah, it's intense. Zach only needs one more win.
Yeah, this could be Flyingboy's hot time.
Stop battle.
Or we could see it turning into a game 5.
Palutena.
I didn't see what stage they went to. Did you?
I did, and I missed it.
Oops. Smashville again. All right.
1, go.
I feel like we're gonna see able to get some work done on Smashville. Grenades and C4s being able to cover a large percentage of the stage, opposed to larger stages like PS2 or Hollow Bastion. But this matchup is still like not really one-sided for either player, because as we're seeing here, Palu can really obliterate Snake and disadvantage him harder than he was doing with Wolf. And as I say it, we see Zach going off stage deep for that back air, going for the edge guard. And now Zach with a really dominant lead so far. He's lapped Flyingboy in percent. Snake is a character with some pretty explosive damage output and kill power though, so I wouldn't count Flyingboy out of the game just yet. Zach went for a huge soul read there.
Zach just going in, constantly
Accidentally blowing himself up with the C4. Only 60% for Zachariah here.
Zach not letting him throw out all those projectiles. Just get fast as possible.
He's been on the aggressive this entire game, just punishing Flyingboy for getting put in and just one, which, as we said before, is what Palutena excels at, but it's just been just much worse than Wolf's that we've seen it go so much further. Yep, catching the double jump to disadvantage again with a nair, putting Flyingboy into a really bad spot where here where he's being juggled. Snake has a few options to get out of juggles, but none of them really solve the situation for him. He falls slow, he has low airspeed. His only mix-up option is B reverse grenade in the air to switch up his momentum. But Palutena up air often still catches the B reverse grenade, so. But we're seeing Flyingboy tack on a little bit of damage here, trying to make a little bit of a comeback. But this is still a really rough situation to be in.
Players fighting their absolute hardest right now.
These grenades have been saving Flyingboy. Have been bailing him out of these up airs from Zach. Ooh, but getting caught by the up smash. Now this is max rage Snake. This could be kind of scary. Ooh, but catching Flyingboy with the up air.
3-1 for Zachariah.
Hide from the light.
No, the last
3-1 for Zachariah.